While the Summer Olympics are still a month away, Milford residents were caught up in Olympic fever last week as young Milford resident Maddy Garber had a chance to compete on the national stage in the Olympic swimming trials that took place in Omaha, Nebraska. Maddy competed in both the 100 and 200-meter breaststroke races. To get a recap of Maddy's performance and to find out about how she's continuing to reach out to Milford athletes right here at home, I spoke to Milford High Athletic Director Peter Boucher.
You know, Maddy Garber, Milford High School Scarlet Hawk, graduate of 2014, just swam out in Omaha at the Olympic trials. Really actually kind of superseded what she expected to do. You know, I have to look at notes. She has so many accolades, even I can't keep up with really what she's already done up until, yesterday basically. But, you take a look at, she was seeded 75th in the Open 200. She swam 75th, and, having, a background myself as a former college athletic director and trying to compete at that level as a track and field guy in college and a couple of years afterwards, when you're swimming with the best swimmers, on the planet in the United States, to move up one spot is actually impressive. To move up from 85th to 84th would be great. She moved up 10 spots. That's really impressive. She was seeded 88th in the 200-meter breaststroke. She actually got 88th, which again is impressive that nobody was able to knock her off. All the folks in front of her, swam what they were supposed to swim. She graduated in 2014. I was not here yet, so it might seem, odd to some people that she and I have struck up this really great, professional relationship. I didn't know her when she swam, but anybody who knows me knows I'm a fan of excellence. I don't care if it's ping pong, or it's table tennis, if it's backyard, whatever, or if it's the Olympics. If you're great at what you do and you work hard, I can get on your bus. I love people like that. What struck me most about her when I met her the first time was just this quiet, controlled sort of confidence in that you could see she had goals, and you knew that she was going to do everything possible to accomplish them. So what we did, our final meeting in June, we met with our 67 captains. We didn't want to start anything new. We felt like we had really made a lot of progress, and we have a lot of progress to still make. But from my meeting with Maddy that evening, and then emails and texts and just talking, and I'd said to her, I said, I think you're a really good candidate to talk to our captains. Would you be willing to do that? And I said, check back in 24 hours, think about it. A couple hours later, she texted back, a lot of great questions. How long would it be? How many people are we talking about? And once she got the specifics of it, she said, I'm in. So again, here's a committed kid. She drives back from Connecticut. We make it the meeting so that she can get it during lunch and then get back for her afternoon practice. She comes back, she spends 10, 12 minutes talking to the kids. Coach Chappie introduces her, and there wasn't a dry eye in the place. She had talked about where she had come from and how hard it was to really work to be great, because she's probably above average gifted DNA wise, but at this level you have to work so hard and commit to mental fitness, physical fitness, taking care of your body, not putting negative chemicals into your body, and making sure that you're eating the right things. And I think the kids were just ecstatic, almost to the point of grabbing autographs when we were done and saying, this is a gal from Milford who's going to the Olympic trials. And what I had said to the group, before Maddy arrived, was she's young enough that if she doesn't make it to Rio, she could make it the next time. So, who knows? She's seated in the 70s. That might seem insurmountable, but it won't be in a couple of years. She's that committed. So we continued talking, and I watched her speak, and when she was done speaking, I just immediately said, we run these captains conferences for the Hockomock League where we'll have 300 or 400 captains in the room of really what is the premier league in New England. And I said to myself, she's a candidate to speak to these kids of the Hockomock League. So I pitched her the idea, and again, within a couple of hours, she called back and said, I'm in. I want to do this. I want to help the league. I want to help Milford. I'm a huge fan. I think Milford is just kind of tickled with how well she's done, and I think the future couldn't get any brighter for this gal. I'm really excited to see where she takes it the next 2 years, and maybe I'll get to wear that Olympic hat if she competes, because I'll fly anywhere to go watch her swim. So yeah, we're excited. We feel good about where she's going and where she came from. I think that's the most important piece.
Hey everybody, this is Tim Coet. Make sure you check out full episodes of The Milford Informer on Milford TV. New episodes air every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. and then re-air frequently over the course of the weekend. Milford TV can be found on Comcast Channel 8 and Verizon Channel 38. And if you live in the Milford area and have an idea for a news story, you can contact us at news@milfordtv.net.